Hello, vlog people. It has been a number of days since I did the first vlog on Proposition 8 when it was really fresh, when I felt as though my heart had recently been ripped out of my chest and was still bleeding. It's a very personal issue for me, obviously, and my vlog was quite emotional and angry, which I don't think is unhealthy. I think it's an important place to start. The next step, of course, is to come to an understanding of how to move forward and separate as much emotionally as I can. Let that emotion and that anger instruct me rather than define me. That vlog created, there were thousands and thousands and thousands of hits and more comments than I ever thought would happen. A lot of debate, a lot of ugliness, a lot of also constructive, beautiful words, and a lot of people reaching out to try to be understood. And I have to say, some people really taking the efforts to understand. I'm trying again, I try to take the high road in my life. And like I said, this is so uber personal for me. Last Sunday at church, the sermon was about trying not to be intolerant of the intolerant and not to be bigoted toward the bigoted. It is a big challenge for me because it is very, very personal when someone says that my family does not equal someone else's family. It is very personal when someone says that that my relationship is not as valid or doesn't deserve the same rights. This has been, for some people, about calling the word marriage, and that is a real issue for some people. And of course it's a religious issue. I have suggested, as have others, that perhaps the answer one day is for the entire country to have civil unions, like is done in some European countries. And then if someone wants to be married, they can go to a church and have that private ceremony, but it's not a governmental legal issue. I am very, very excited to send this message that came. Everybody's saying Barack Obama, while he was against Proposition 8, that he is not for gay marriage. The important thing here, it doesn't matter what you call it, the important thing is equality. This was just posted on change.gov, which is the official Barack Obama, Joe Biden website. These are their plans for gay rights, posted on change.gov. President-elect Barack Obama, he has posted a plan to strengthen what he calls civil rights. So that ends that argument right there. Civil rights for gay Americans. It's more comprehensive than any plan of an incoming president ever in history. I'd like to read some of it to you. The Obama-Biden plan includes expand adoption rights. Barack Obama believes that we must ensure adoption rights for all couples and individuals, regardless of their sexual orientation. He thinks that a child will benefit from a healthy and loving home, whether the parents are gay or not. Being gay parents who adopted a child, I can tell you that we wanted this child more than anything in the world. And so for somebody to support that a biological family is more of a family than ours is bullshit. We wanted this child more than anything. I can't say that that's true for many of the couples who have children, many of the irresponsible parents who have children, many of the people who got knocked up in the back of a car who have children. This child is loved more than I can tell you, and I would stand my family and my relationship and our parenting up against just about anybody. It is so great to be recognized as a healthy, loving family, as an individual, rather than as a category. Number 2, support full civil unions and federal rights for gay couples. Barack Obama wants to give gay couples full legal rights and privileges equal to those of married couples. Obama also believes that we need to repeal the Defense of Marriage Act and enact legislation that would ensure that the 1,100 plus federal legal rights and benefits currently provided on the basis of marital status are extended to same-sex couples. These rights and benefits include the right to assist a loved one in times of emergency, the right to equal health insurance and other employment benefits, and property rights. Number 3, oppose a constitutional ban on same-sex marriage. We're talking a federal level here. Barack Obama voted against the Federal Marriage Amendment of 2006, which would have defined marriages between a man and a woman. Of course, that was knocked down in the federal Constitution. And it would have prevented judicial extension of marriage-like rights to same-sex and other married couples. He wants to expand hate crime statutes. In 2004, crimes against lesbian and gay Americans constituted I can never say it, LGBT Americans constituted the third highest category of hate crimes reported and made up more than 15% of such crimes. Barack Obama co-sponsored legislation that would expand federal jurisdiction to include violent hate crimes perpetrated because of race, color, religion, national origin, sexual orientation, gender identity, or physical disability. Next, fight workplace discrimination. Barack Obama supports the Employment Non-Discrimination Act and believes that our anti-discrimination employment laws should be expanded to include sexual orientation. While an increasing number of employers have extended benefits to their employees' domestic partners, discrimination based on sexual orientation in the workplace occurs with no federal legal remedy. Obama also sponsored legislation in the Illinois State Senate that would ban employment discrimination. So he wants to make this a federal protection. And lastly, repeal, don't ask, don't tell. Barack Obama agrees with former chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff and other military experts that we need to repeal don't ask, don't tell policy. The key test for military service should be patriotism, sense of duty, and a willingness to serve. Discrimination should be prohibited. So, those of you who's been saying that Barack Obama is not for equality, is not for same-gender marriage, Barack Obama is doing all he can and intends to, and has, even before becoming president, has spelled out his agenda to expand adoption rights, expand gay civil rights, expand all the legal protections afforded gay married people. Kids, we don't care what it's called as long as your word and my word are the same word. I am so proud at this president. This is the first day, frankly, reading this, that I am celebrating his victory. I've been, of course, so happy. I wanted this so much and have campaigned so hard for it. But the fact that he is already announcing this and is not afraid to announce it makes me very, very happy. Bless each and every one of you. Whatever your stance is, I hope that we can all come together and live together and be enriched by our differences instead of feeling threatened by them. Do something wonderful for somebody every day. Take the opportunity to stand up for something that is uncomfortable for you. Love beyond your means. Have a good day. Clearly, I'm at the rally outside of the Mormon church, where I believe the Osmonds